Hey everybody, thanks for watching my channel, Giddy Up Adventures. My name is Matthew. Today we're going to talk about a bike that I recently acquired. I needed something lighter than my DRZ to ride on the trails all around here, and this one seemed like a great choice. It's the Honda CRF 230. So a while back, my wife got herself a proper trail bike. Her new Husky is amazing. It's so fun to ride, and I have a review of it on my channel if you search around. It's the Husqvarna 250 FE. But my wife also has this thing called a career, so she can afford a sexy European bike. But I'm not someone who often has a comma in his bank balance. But she let me buy this Honda for $2,000 in installments. I checked online on Facebook, and there's 5 or 6 of them available right now for $2,000 or $3,000. So it's a really affordable bike. The year model of this particular CRF is 2008, so it's kind of a unique specimen because it's street legal. So it's a really versatile bike. I could ride it to the coffee shop, go get groceries, and I guess if I wasn't in any hurry at all, I could ride it all the way to Ushuaia in the tip of South America. I remember talking to some guy with a BMW, and he was saying that the service intervals weren't that bad. And I looked at him kind of funny because I honestly didn't know what a service interval was. When you own these Suzukis and Hondas, pretty much you just change the oil and maybe look at the air filter every once in a while, maybe swap out tires every couple of years, but they're just bulletproof. If you're a new rider or somebody that's just getting into trail riding, it's a great bike because it's so forgiving. The seat height is pretty low, so if you need to waddle up a hill and kind of dab as you go, you're not going to mess up too bad because you can reach the ground. A lot of people really appreciate that. Another thing a lot of riders appreciate is that it's really lightweight. It's only 238 pounds. If I'm not careful, I can weigh more than this bike. This bike is really simple, so it's easy to work on and easy to understand. It's also just user-friendly. I don't know how many times I've started in second or third gear and it doesn't really squabble at you too much. It just keeps going. Since I got a new bike, I wanted to outfit it with some new parts, and I was thinking about an oversized tank, but this thing just sips the gasoline, so I don't generally do more than 100 miles of trail riding, so I think I'm fine. So the downsides of this bike, there's really just 3. If you've been riding for a while, it will feel a little underpowered, and you may grow out of this bike in a couple years and want something more. The suspension is like a lot of affordable bike stock suspension. It's just squishy. It's not great. And then finally, the geometry we found really kind of weird for climbing. Downhill it's fine, but for going uphill, the bike really wants you to sit down. At the end of the day, it's just about getting out there, getting dirty, and having fun. And this bike is a blast. Now my wife's bike is cooler for sure. Huskies are, that's just the way they are. But it's not 3 times more fun. This bike is a third of the cost, and it's probably 80% as fun. I love this bike. I can throw a lunch in a backpack or even load up my camping gear, and I can go just about anywhere on this thing. People always talk about freedom when they talk about what got them into adventure biking. And to me, having a little bike like this, I can go anywhere. There's a lot of really special places in this world, and a lot of those places you'd never get to on a 500-pound, 1200cc bike. These little bikes are real freedom.